Oh my god. What? How can you end a book like that? Dude, this book, he doesn't realize that he's the villain. Hello, friend. Oh my goodness, what a day. I have the most exciting Take-A-Lot package. Oh my gosh. Yo, this book. Okay, Once Upon a Broken Heart. This is the sequel, like companion series to the Caraval series. Once Upon a Broken Heart. I ordered the other two books. They're coming on Loot. They should be here at the end of the month, which is so exciting. My best life. Just chilling on my sofa. I think I'm gonna, should I do it? Why am I so excited? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna chill here for the rest of the night. I've got my Hallmark movie happening on the TV. I might, if I start seriously reading, put on brown noise, and then I'm gonna sleep just now. It's thundering, so yeah, it would actually be really cozy to just then go to bed. Bye, friend. Look at this. Are you flipping kidding me? Oh, wait, and then the dedication. Where is it? Ah! Hello, friend. I don't know if I'm in frame, but busy reading Once Upon a Broken Heart. And are you kidding me? There are tiny blue dragons.
Video calls, but she's in the She did say to keep it.
Hello, friend. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Well, whatever time it is for you. And welcome to the reading vlog of the Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber series. Oh my goodness. So I finished this book last night. I started it about like 2 or 3 days ago. 3 days ago. Finished it last night. I still don't know what I think about it. I'm gonna need to give myself a few more days to just like process this book. So I read the Caraval series, Caraval Legendary Finale. I have it up on my bookshelf over there, and I think the series as a whole about a 4-star series, but I always heard like the Once Upon a Broken Heart series is so much better, or like, yeah, a lot of people find it much better. So I finished reading Once Upon a Broken Heart. I literally ordered it as soon as I was done, and then my in the mail still coming to me, which I'm so sad because it's supposed to, today is the 15th of February. The books are supposed to arrive by the 3rd of March, but I'm hoping they arrive earlier because it said 5 to 10 working days, and I ordered it at the beginning of Feb. So hoping they come through next week. So the Ballad of Never After and A Curse for True Love are on their way to me. But I finished reading this yesterday, and I just have to say, this series, this world is very magical. Like, it is, I don't know how to describe it, but not a lot of fantasy books are just really, like, of course it's a magical world. I think this one is very fairy tale-esque, and it just incites very magical feelings. Like, they have little tiny dragons in here, and the way just the world is described and certain things about it is just so beautiful. And Jax, oh my goodness, morally grey is my favorite color. No, it's not, but that's kind of the vibe. And so yeah, I think I really enjoyed it. I honestly think that I would also rate this book a 4-star. I'm hoping the series, I've heard it's like a 5-star series for so many of my favorite reading girlies. So I honestly think this book is like a 4-star. Maybe I'll do a reread as well, but I don't know. It gripped me, and it was beautiful, and it gave me all the reactions, but it's not a 5-star book, which is kind of sad. But I really, really enjoyed the whole experience. And so yeah, I will then pick up the camera when the other 2 books arrive, and then we'll continue with this vlog. Okay, thanks. I have always been a reading girly, but I've never vlogged and like filmed that, and so it's very exciting to start filming that, and then yeah, like become part of the booktuber community. Hello, friends. In here I have got a very special package. Wait, just hold on. So I read Once Upon a Broken Heart. I rated it 4 stars. It was so magical, so beautiful, but it just wasn't quite there yet. But I literally, I ordered these 2 before I even got Once Upon a Broken Heart, and these are the next 2 books in the series. Now, there's a slight problem. So my Australian girlies will get this. I don't know if anyone from Australia is watching this. But basically, in South Africa, it's very similar to Australia, where when they release a book, hold on. Also, I'm so happy about this delivery. It was supposed to come in 2 weeks, and it is arriving now. So basically, in South Africa, when they first release a book, within the first 12 months, it is this super tall book, and then after 12 months, it is then back to the normal size. So, this book was released ages ago. 2021, but the small edition was released 2022. But now, and then I have, oh my gosh! Okay, so then the second book in the series was released then, probably like recently, and then A Curse for True Love came out this year. So the problem is that because these are beautiful. So the problem is that my series looks like this, but it is okay. It bothers me a little bit, but it's fine. I don't care because I have the full complete set. Isn't she beautiful? So, read this one, rated it 4 stars. These books look magical. So this one was like, that's cute. Look at how magical this looks. Stop it. And then, look at this one. Look at this one. Look at the back of this. This is beautiful. So I am so excited to read these. The books are very, very beautiful. Like, they've got newspaper inserts, and they've got like each page looks like this, like the front pages have that beautiful thing. They've got maps in them, so I am so excited to read them. And this book is around like 340 Rand, because it's a new release in a big size, but I got it on lead for 260 Rand, and then these ones like the normal book price. And so yeah, bothers me slightly the size, but I am so excited to read these. So welcome to the vlog. Like 3 minutes later, let's get into these.
So the first book starts with Griffin, who is the eldest son.
Hello friend, I am so sorry for the poor quality. I know, but this book is magical. I am literally 124 pages in, and it's like, what are the words that are sprinkled with magic in this book? It is beautiful. I am getting romance. I'm getting enemies to lovers. I am getting action. Like, I've literally, every second page, I'm like, what is going on? It's so action filled. The best way to enjoy this is to immerse yourself. You literally have to immerse yourself. Not like, is this truth or not? No. Immerse yourself, feel all the feelings. I'm also on my period, so maybe I'm like extra emotional. That's why I'm really enjoying this book, but it feels magical. Also the cover like kind of glitters. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. It kind of glitters, and that's how this book feels. Like, it's just so magical and beautiful. Oh my gosh, I literally, like, I was gonna paint, but I want to just spend the rest of the night reading this book, and I'm not gonna finish tonight, but and I won't have time until like this weekend to read it. But it is magical. The beginning of the book says, for anyone who has ever feared they won't find true love, and I am falling in love while reading this book. Okay. Once again, I'm so sorry for this quality. It's giving old man, but anyway, I have a theory. I'm gonna be quick because so that you can get to better quality, but I have a theory, right? And I have a theory with this, right? Lala, a fate, okay, working with Jax and chaos, right? Hear me out. Lala falls in love with Slaughterwood, one of the like princes from the great houses, right? This literally makes sense if you doesn't make sense if you haven't read the book yet. She falls in love with Slaughterwood. I think she was placed there so that, because Jax knew all along that they would all have the keys, and then they're gonna go to this like giant great party, and then they're gonna get the stones, and so I feel like the final betrayal at the end of the book is gonna be Lala discovering, Evangeline, Little Fox, discovering that actually Lala was on it all along, or like something like that. Okay, sorry. Okay, got my 1 second. Okay, once again, back at it with the nighttime camera. I know, but I just seem to be reading this at night. This is so... I am like 55 pages away from the ending of this. I know the ending is really shocking, and so I'm so scared. But this is so like toxic a little bit. But also the romance between Evangeline and Jax in this book. Oh my gosh. I'm like, is it real? Is it not? Does Jax feel it too? I wish we had Jax POV. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. I know some shocking scenes are coming up, so... And I can't go to sleep now. Like, it's 9:30, and so I can be done in the next, like, 30 minutes. Okay, let's read. Okay, listen to this. He held her so tightly it hurt, but this pain she didn't mind. She'd let him crush her, let him break her. Just as long as he never let her go, this was what she wanted, and she refused to believe that he didn't want it too. Are you kidding me? Okay, just like a taste of the magicness, that's not a word, of this book. Listen to this. His face had all the agony of a fallen star, broken and beautiful, with eyes so blue the color of everything else looked dark. Dull. We have 40 pages left and it's about to go down. I'm so scared. I'm like, what is gonna happen? But as much as she hated the choice that Jax was making, she didn't want to take it away. Instead, she hoped one final time that he would make a better one. Stop. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think she created a monster. What? Oh my gosh. What? Bro, are you kidding me? You can't end the book like that. Oh my gosh, I did not see that coming. Oh dang, okay. What? What? What do you do with yourself after that? Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is gonna be a spoiler vlog. I feel like I should talk about this in the morning. But so in the morning, remember to talk about how Lala and Jax worked together. Yeah, okay. I don't even know what to do with myself. I have the next book, but I can't pick it up. It's like almost 10 o'clock. What do I do with myself? Wait, what? It's at the end, but now there's more. Oh my goodness. This is so trippy. Oh my gosh. This is so crazy. Like, what? I can't wait to reread this series because hot damn. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I might cry. What? What? How can you end a book like that? Excuse me, what? That's disrespectful. I'm gonna have to gather my thoughts. I'm gonna do this in the light tomorrow. Alrighty, hello friend. Let's try do this one more time. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you would have seen a couple of blurry reactions of me reading this book. And this book, I am so mad at the ending. I am literally so mad at Stephanie Garber. How could she do that to us? I'm like mad. I started reading the third book yesterday and I was like, I actually can't read this. I'm so mad, like with the ending. I'm so mad at what Evangeline's life looks like now. So, you know, when a book brings a reaction out of you, that's fantastic. But also the way Jax and Evangeline fell in love. This is going to be a spoiler vlog now. The way just seeing Jax and Evangeline fall in love, their intimacy, because without even kissing, listen, they did a couple of other things, but without even kissing, but just seeing how like almost how their souls fell in love. And then the ending, You know what's so crazy to me is that all along you think Jax is the villain. All along you think Jax is the villain. But at least he's honest about it. He knows what he is and he never hides it from Evangeline. And then you meet Apollo and you're like, oh, he's kind of cute. And then in the end you're like, actually Apollo is the greater villain. And what she did to Apollo is justified, because look at him now, you know. And in fact, at the end of the book, what Jax does in going back in time, so that what he does so that Evangeline wouldn't die, to save her, he literally sacrifices everything to save her. Like, what? And she doesn't know. She doesn't know. That's what frustrates me, is that she doesn't realize and she doesn't know how great of a sacrifice Jax paid for her. And so, like, I hope in the third book she realizes that he is a villain, but he's not the greater villain. And he was honest all along about who he was. And that makes me so mad again. So I think this is a 5-star read. As you can tell by my emotions, I'm also excited to reread this book, because something that is a bit confusing is all the names and like the different houses and the Jax's background. So I'm excited to reread it and also see all the nuggets that Stephanie Garber put in this book. It didn't wreck me, man. I was literally like, what? What was that ending? So yeah, this book. Remember how I said I was gonna wait a couple days? No, I am here. I am reading the last book in the series. But now that I've calmed down, it's so interesting, like with books, how you have to immerse yourself in the book, and so like try and put yourself in the character's head. And so even though Evangeline doesn't have any memory, she doesn't remember, I'm like trying to see it from her perspective, instead of being angry that's where she is, and just like seeing where the story goes. But this book is beautiful. I actually want to reread it already. Okay. I'm sitting here also. Can you see that? That is my view, and I literally never sit outside on my patio, so I'm doing that. Yeah. I just have to say, I've gotten to, I'm like right at the end of A Curse for True Love, and I just have to say, because I think this is it. So Apollo wants to become basically like immortal, and obviously then he has to trade someone for him to become immortal. And I have a feeling that he thinks he loves Evangeline the most, and so he's gonna do it and like think he kills her, but he loves himself the most, and so he's actually gonna die. So I'm gonna read this. Can I just say, I was dying of laughter. This is my my favorite part ever in this whole book. This is like major spoilers. So anyway, it says like, tracks of blood fell from his eyes down his pale cheeks. Don't cry, my love. She carefully wiped his tears with her fingers. I'm all right. She gave him a wobbly smile. His eyes went wide as blue as a clear sky after a storm. How is this? It was a little endearing to watch. His sulky mouth gently parted as he seemed to forget how to speak. I already told you, you are the love of my life. You are mine, Jax of the Hollow, and you're not going to be the end of me. But you were dying. No, she said, a little embarrassed. I just forgot to breathe. Okay, so I'm gonna keep reading. Ooh. Apollo. Also, can I just say, I love how we get like two little Jax povs. Oh my gosh. Yo, bruh. Oh my gosh, this is hectic. Bro! Are you literally kidding me? This is... Okay. You know what? Stephanie Garber, it was worth it. Listen to this. Like, it gives meaning to like why the curse is there, the story curse. The curse was relieved. They were finally leaving. It had, where is it? The curse set fire to any stories that mentioned the accursed tree in an attempt to warn away mortals, but humans could be such foolish creatures. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, friend. let's talk about this series. Oh my gosh, the way the Ballad of Never After ended wrecked me. It wrecked me. In fact, it wrecked me so hard that I picked up A Curse for True Love because I was like, I have to know how it ends. And then I put it down because I was like, I'm so mad at Stephanie Garber, I can't pick this up. And then something that helped, and maybe this will help you as you read this book, I actually had to say, okay, forget that you know the big plot twist that you know, and put yourself in Evangeline's mind and her shoes, and then read the book from that perspective. And once I did that, it was so much better. This was a 5-star read for me. Also, can we just talk about, this is a hill I am like, can we just talk about how the entire time with Jax, we love Jax. Like, Jax is my absolutely favorite morally great male, like MFC, I think. No, male lead. Anyway, whatever. Male main character, MMC. And what I love about Jax throughout this whole series is that, like, he knows he's bad. He's not trying to hide or pretend that he's bad, or that he, you know, like what he's gone through, that he doesn't have a heart, that he doesn't care, even though deep down he really does. Like, he's not trying to hide that. And then you get to this book, and the whole time you think Apollo is such a gentleman, and then you get to this book and you realize actually Apollo is the villain. And whereas with him, he is completely like almost sick in the head. Like, he doesn't realize that he's the villain. My favorite part, this is a whole spoiler vlog, so if you are watching this, be warned, is how at the end of A Curse for True Love, he literally thinks he's doing good by killing Evangeline. So messed up. And it says, like, he, you know, because the thing is going to kill the person you love the most, yet he loves himself the most, and so he ends up dying, which I thought was very neat. So yeah, Apollo is like the villain who gives me thrills. I absolutely hated that part of the book, just him, but I feel like the ending was justified, and it was beautiful. It's just frustrating as you read it, how you think Apollo is the good guy, Jax is the villain, and yet the true story is that Apollo is absolute menace to society, and Jax is like, he knows he's the villain, and he thinks he's the villain, but actually he's not the villain, and so that's interesting. Then I wanted to talk about how, and the Ballad of Never After, just how much like Evangeline and Jax's love story, like, it is so beautiful how they fall in love in this book. Honestly, this is the kind of love that I want. If I don't have this love, I don't want it. That, like, beautiful, the way Stephanie Garber creates a magical world in this series is so fantastic, and the way she just captures, listen, I've never been in love, so I can't like tell you, but the way she captures the feeling of falling in love with two people who are in love, but then the one doesn't think he's good enough, and the other, she's, you know, that sort of thing, and that tension is so beautiful in this book specifically. Yeah, no, it freaking wrecked my world, and I can't wait to go reread the series now that I know, like, so one thing that was a bit more confusing was the different houses, and the Merrywoods, and the this and the that, and the slaughter, whatever, and so I can't wait to go reread the series now that I know that, but I'm not yet prepared for the emotional ending of this book, so I can't go back yet. I know some people critique the last book for not having as much romance, or honestly really plot, like it does have quite a few holes, but for me, I actually really liked the ending. I thought it was good, and it kind of gave justice, you know. Yes, I wish we had, and there were some scenes that were like, you know, I don't know why this is here, but it was still beautiful. And so that is my rant on this series. And I think the most beautiful thing, and this is why I love the series so much, and why honestly it's a 5-star series for me. Yes, the first book was a 4-star, but the other two were 5-star, so it's a 5-star series for me, is just I've never noticed this is so cool, is the way that Evangeline has like this reckless hope, and it almost gave me like a bit of hope for myself. It was like, so you need to be someone who lives with a reckless hope, and for me it's a reckless hope in Jesus, and just this like stubborn joy and hope where people are just like, what, that's delulu, but it's like, no, like just living with that level of hope. And so that is something that was beautiful in this series, and yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite series, and so yeah, there we go, friend. Thanks for watching me and going through all my emotions and powering through the like dodgy clips and the not so nice clips. yeah, these books are absolutely beautiful. I love this series. And so, yeah, thanks for watching, friend. Bye.